¿Qué pasa? Que cuando cada paso que tomas suena el tumbao de tus antepasados. Un rumbo de ritmos que retumban, que llegan a tu alma y en tu oído te dice, oye, vete pa' la rumba que quiero bailar. Es como una voz conocida, coqueta y atrevida, dulce como el canto del coquí. Pues yo ando buscando ese sonido y energía de mis ancestres que vive en mí. La luz que brinda en mí y en ti. Aquí estamos. Y ahora, con ustedes, a la la le 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 le, a la la le 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 le, a la la le 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 le, la la la. A la la le 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 le, a la la le 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 le, la la la. Bienvenidos, mi gente. Villari, hello, welcome. So happy to see you all. And now we have our official start. to we are each other's magnitude. I would like to invite us all to take a collective deep breath, to inhale deeply in through your nose. Long exhale. And one more time, please. We are each other's magnitude. The words of the great Gwendolyn Brooks, we are each other's magnitude, we are each other's harvest, we are each other's bond. We are a QTBIPOC-led and centered visual arts and poetry series, co-organized and hosted by yours truly, Julissa Lee Rodríguez Vera Tejera Piñero, and the amazing, the fabulous, the incomparable Ebbie Russell. We are local visual artists, performers, and poets dedicated to bringing community together, to connect, to create, and to build towards our collective liberation. Thank you so much for being with us here tonight. We are so grateful and happy to have you.
Thank you, Julissa. Can we get a round of applause for Julissa's amazing playing? Our congere of the evening. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, this programming would not be possible without the Holyoke Local Cultural Council, which is an agency of Mass Cultural Council. We wanted to thank them as well as our community partners, Holyoke Media, for having us in this space. With a special thank you to Scott for supporting us. Yes, yay. We also wanted to give a shout out to Western Mass Mask Block for donating the masks tonight, keeping us safe. Yes. They have a shop in East Hampton called Comics and More. It's a masked business, so you should definitely check them out. Lots of great comics there. And we also wanted to thank all of you, everyone in community who's shown up tonight and who's supporting us in community care by practicing masking. So thank you so much.
And without our ancestors, we would not be here. So we want to say thank you to our ancestors, nuestros ancestros, ancestras, ancestres, for paving the way for us to be here, for doing all that they have done and still do for us to be here. We want to say thank you, and we want to say thank you. We want to thank all peoples who have been here and who are here, and we want to acknowledge our indigenous peoples on these lands. These are indigenous lands. We want to say thank you to the Nipmuc, the Nonotuck, the Pocumtuck, on the land of the Nonotuck community and all indigenous peoples inhabiting and caring for these lands, past, present, and future, which includes Mashpee and Aquinnah, Wampanoag, Narragansett, Mohegan, Pequot, Mohegan, Abenaki, and the Wabanaki Confederacy, as well as Taino community. And we want to say thank you to all Black and Indigenous peoples who have contributed to the wealth of this land and for us to be here now. We thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, we love you, we love you. Our first part we reserved for youth participants, and we do have someone in the house that we want to actually acknowledge and say thank you to. We have Leo in the house, who has been with us since and participated with us in our youth programs, in our Creative Youth Arts Lab, which is dedicated to 2S LGBTQIA+ youth here in Holyoke. And we want to just acknowledge and say thank you to this beautiful member of our community who is now joining us tonight. Their very first open mic, his first open mic, and his first time at the mic. And so we want to say thank you, we want to welcome. And before that, I want to remind you all that this night is about celebrating our light. It's about celebrating one another. And so when you have somebody coming up on the mic, we want to show them all the love. And we can do that with snaps. Let's practice those snaps. All right, with claps, with pats, with stomps, and any other way you want to express yourself. Thank you. Can I hear that one more time? Eso mismo. Speaking of, we can't have this night without having a huepa, an audience huepa in the house. So I want to say huepa. When I say huepa, I want you to say huepa as loud as you can. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, let's practice bringing in that joy. All right, let's call in that joy and that light. Everybody say huepa. A little louder, please. Huepa. Eso mismo. We welcome Leo to the mic. I want to say I'm just so deeply honored. Leo has invited me to accompany with drums, which I am deeply honored, and I will play. One more thing, Leo and everyone here tonight, I wanted to remind everyone to please take good care of yourselves tonight. We like to say care notes before you express any content that might be hard for someone to hear or feel in the space. So if there might be any material in your work that you think needs a care note, please give that care note and let people know so that they can take good care of themselves. All right. Leo, everyone, thank you.
Thank you. Ooh. Hello, this mic is very tall for the youth in here, the one singular youth. It's nice to meet everyone. This is my first open mic. I could barely see because the lights are so bright. I'm very happy that everyone is here, I want to say. I do have a care note. This is about my time living in Puerto Rico and how I faced discrimination in a poem. So if that's tough for anyone, just want to leave that out there. Another thing, if you guys want to be interactive and clap along or like do a dance, feel free. I really want it to be something that you feel in yourself. You know what I mean? So let's make it fun. So this is called Mi Deseo. So, mi deseo es de una isla con flores abundantes, una isla con comida deliciosa, una isla con amor tan grande que llena los corazones de todo. Flor maga, flamboyanes, coquito, salsa, plátanos, mi favorito. Instead, there's an island with all of this and discrimination. The coquis sing to a song which once had rhythm, now broken. El barril drums to a divided beat. What once was whole, now is not. Thank you. Thank you. Wepa! Thank you, thank you. Thank you. That was great. Yes.
Oh my God, that was amazing, beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, everyone. Another big round of applause for Leo. Woo! Do you have another one? Huh? Do you have one more thing?
For both of us.
Thank you.
Youth out.
The next person. Another beautiful member of our community coming up to the stage. I want to welcome Ada Hibaira to the stage to share with you all. And so please give a warm welcome to Ada Hibaira coming onto the stage.
Thank you, Julissa. Thank you, Ebbie, for hosting this. Hello, everyone. Miari. I'm Ada Hibaira, also known as Medicine Arrow. Want to bring up my chosen child up here to support me. Want to introduce yourself, baby?
Hi, my name is Eartha. I'm like Eartha Kitt, and my pronouns are they, them.
My pronouns are also they, we, and we come from Lawrence, Massachusetts, y'all. Yes, we come from a long way home, but my ancestors are Afro, Taino, Indigenous, and so just really grateful to be here in this space with all of y'all. And, you know, I want to also acknowledge that this month is Indigenous Heritage Month, and so I really appreciate you for bringing in our ancestors, Julissa, to really contain this space. And as a person who identifies as Afro-Taino Boricua, I wanted to offer some songs to y'all in our language, in our Hiwatahia Taino language, which is a reconstructed language. As many folks know, so many Indigenous folks, right, have had their language, their culture, their practices stripped away and taken from them. So this is also part of decolonization and coming back and connecting with our ancestral ways. So thank you. We're gonna start off by calling in the 4 elements. Anytime I do any type of work, I like to call in the elements, which are also our grandparents, and to also just create that container for us, because we are all 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Now that we've called in the ancestors, we brought in the tambor, the 4 elements, I want to offer this next song. And I was kind of going back and forth because I know it's a joyous night, but I also want to acknowledge our collective grief and our personal grief that so many of us are carrying for what we're witnessing, what you had shared. Thank you. And I wrote this song. I didn't write this song, actually. This song came to me through my ancestors in a time last year when I was experiencing some great grief through community. And great grief, and my heart and my body were hurting so much, y'all, that I needed something, and my ancestors were like, we got you. And this is what came through. And so the words are in Hiwatahia Taino, but the words, what I'm gonna be singing, say, oh my heart, my heart is hurting. Oh my heart, please heal. Oh my body, my body is hurting. Oh my body, please heal. My body is healed, my heart is healed. Yeah! And so you're gonna hear at the end, every time when we're gonna say my heart is healed, my body is healed, we're gonna bring it up to spirit, y'all, and we're gonna go, yeah! And I wanna invite y'all to do that with me, okay? So we can do that collectively. And If there's a specific part in your body, if you're in your heart, if there's a specific place that you're carrying that grief, anger, or rage to whatever, and all that we're witnessing right now, I want to invite you, and this is just an invitation, that you can place your hand on the part of your body that you need maybe some healing today, and allow the spirit of this song to come through and heal those parts of yourself. Or at least to bring it a little lighter. Let's take a collective deep breath together, y'all.
Daniki leawani. Oh Daniki, oh Daniki, oh Daniki le kalatani. Oh Aniki kiwa hai dai dai wa. Oh Aniki kalata ki.
just taking a deep breath to just allow that medicine to settle. Hahom, gratitude. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Can we get a round of applause for that beautiful sharing, for everyone who shared so far tonight? Beautiful. Thank you. Yes. So next up on the mic, we are calling back Eartha. Eartha, would you please grace us? Thank you. Give it up for Eartha.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing a poem that I wrote this summer. It is called Supernatural Nourishment. And it's just basically like an affirmation to queerness and a counter narrative to the dominant narrative that's like, oh, queerness is unnatural, but it's actually the most natural thing you can be, in my opinion. So, yeah. All right. They say that people that look like me are unnatural, but how natural is that binary? How natural is that white man's imagination? When my back is against the wall, I listen. For the ancestors, for spirit, for the secrets the birds and the trees and the skies reveal to me. It's natural, I'm natural, this natural. You know natural? We sat together in my backyard while I wept under the pine trees. Natural wept too when those same trees got cut. Natural swirled and whined and danced when I put my first green skirt on. Natural loves me when I look in the mirror. When I see myself, I see natural. When I hear myself, I hear natural. When I feel myself, I feel natural. When I walk and I twirl and I dip and I kick, this too is natural. Natural. Characterized by spontaneity and freedom from artificiality, affectation, and inhibitions. Natural. Present in or produced by nature. Natural. Of, relating to, or concerning nature. Natural. Eartha. Eartha. Natural. I would like to be a tree in my next life. Limitless. In all my brown and green glory. Rooted. Rooted in who I am. Rooted to the ground. Rooted to earth. Natural. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is it okay if I share one more poem? Yeah. Okay. All right. This one's called Truth. It's not as bright and light as the other one, but I think it's a poem that names something, and that's why I call it Truth. Essentially, who's familiar with the Beyonce album Lemonade? Y'all familiar? Okay, well, in the film, I basically made a response to the first poem where she names a truth about the legacy of infidelity in our family. But this is a truth to, I don't know, something that happens in my family where we sweep things under the rug. I'm sure many people can relate. I tried to make a garden out of you, but rain led to floods. The land was malnourished. The ancestors wept here. I once did too. You remind me of the moon, distant, able to shapeshift, able to rise, able to fall and fall and fall and fall. Chacho de Dios, ten cuidado, you are speaking too much. Close that mouth. Can you remember when the two hands that were molded to love you mutated into the same ones that would attempt to crucify you into submission? Can you remember when you started to become silent, when telling the truth felt like dying? I don't know when God became abusive. All I know is whoever fears him became deluded. This is the curse that will be broken. Thank you.
Y'all didn't come to play tonight. I love it. Get one more round of applause. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, yes. How y'all feeling? You feeling energized? You feeling good? Good. Good. Okay, I want you to keep that energy up for our next reader on the mic. This person has been to many of our workshops and open mics before and is now pretty much a veteran. So Noir, will you please grace us?
Hello again. My name is So Noir. No care notes for my two poems that I'm sharing today. Only a kind of like a backstory behind both of them. Both of them are inspired by Afro-mysticism, coined by me. Oh, thanks. Afro-mysticism is a cultural practice that honors the intersections between queerness and West African ancestral rituals and identity. Afro-mysticism celebrates Black sexuality and gender that predates colonial influences and white supremacy. It is a love letter between now and the past. Through art, through music, through love, Afro-mysticism serves as an act of Black radical self-love and world building. So these are two poems that I made based off of this concept. First one being Heaven on Earth. The pursuit of knowledge is an act of salvation. Ancestral wisdom passed down for generations. To discover yourself is to liberate your soul. To explore all the layers that make you whole. I used to wonder as a child where exactly heaven was. On car rides, I would search through clouds to catch a glimpse above. But now I know heaven is inside us. It's in the grass that we walk on. It's in the breaths that we take. Its angels are our chosen family. Its music is the laughs you share with a lover. Its paradise is in the mirror gazing back at you. I know this to be true, and I will shout it in the streets. Between you and me, the bite of Eden's apple is sweet. Thank you. The second and last poem is called The Revolution is in Me. The revolution is not outside of me. It's in my mind, it's in my beating heart, on my tongue. It can break through walls like the bullet of a gun. The revolution is not outside of me. The frequency of my voice can shatter any cage. A young vessel that carries wisdom that transcends age. My tongue is more fatal than any man-made machine. Lethal like injection, my whispers have the impact of a scream. My soul is stronger than 1,000 men, and I put any doubts to an instant end. Clear mind, clear intentions, clear eyes that see. The revolution is now, and it lives within me. Ashe. Thank you.
One more round of applause for So Noir, y'all. Yes, beautiful, thank you. I want to take a moment to say thank you to all of the organizers that are in the house tonight. Many organizers in the house tonight. I want to say thank you. We honor you. We love you. We thank you for all the work that you're doing in our communities. We must continue to resist in all the ways we possibly can. And I want to just say thank you. If you're an organizer in the house right now, can I just ask you and invite you, I should say, to stand up, and want to give you all the love for organizing our communities in this time when we need it the most. Gracias. Ha home, ha home, ha home, ha home. Yes, thank you. And speaking of organizers, I want to say thank you to my co-organizer and co-dreamer, Ebbie Russell. Will you please give a round of applause for Ebbie Rebels for all the work that they are doing in the world and that we are doing collectively for our communities. Thank you. I wanted to ask, is Deborah Cooper in the house. Deborah Cooper's in the house. So I would like to invite our next reader and remind everyone that we have just a short, if you have a short poem to share, beautiful, thank you. Please let's welcome Deborah Cooper to the mic. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Would it be disrespectful if I took my mask off just to read this? Thank you. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
The glasses and the mask sometimes fogs things up. I know, right?
Right? Here it is. The frogs say it's time. Arrrrrrr. Here, here, now, now, be. It's time to love, to swim, to hop, to sing. For what is most important is to express unique, squishy, muddy. Maybe my food will fly into my mouth. Maybe this leap is my best one yet. Perfectly in tune, out of tune, contrapoint. We show up together to praise the now. The great big is dynamic change. Sing the sounds of life, praising life. There's urgency in the stillness, thrumming, breaking through. Whoops, slipped off the rock. Isn't that wonderful? In the water with friends, out of the water with friends, all of this life showing up for us when we show up for life. Cree, cree, cree. The slime, the plants, the bugs, the hawk overhead, the turtle underneath. The peril of life is in not living it. Show up to sing your imperfect song. I add my imperfect song. They add their imperfect song. Imperfectly glorious, exactly as it should be. No one is alone in the dance. The dance is here, and the dance is where I will never be. The dance continues without my awareness. With my awareness, it transforms to sacred. Whatever you dream you can do, do it now. Your dream is an imperfect reflection of an imperfect world, and its manifestation is perfection herself. She who sang the first song and danced the first dance and dreamt the first dream loved you into existence, loved all life and non-life into existence. That is how important I am, that my imperfect melody manifest alchemizes the chaos into the perfect song of love. I am the drop that completes the soup. I am the fly that feeds the frog. I loved you into my existence, and you loved me into yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Deborah Cooper. Another round of applause, please. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for that beautiful sharing. And now to bring our open mic to a close before we get ready for our feature tonight, I would like to invite Ebbie Russell to the stage. Big round of applause, y'all.
Hey, y'all, thank you. So I just have two short poems. One is hot off my brain. And the first one is called The Trail. Our laughter echoed back rubs, pine needles like gimp intertwined. In the car, my legs pointed you-ward, but also shy. The canopy held me confident when I sipped in that ochre array. A shiver shifted hips and pockets, my subtle need on display. And thank you. And then the second one, also short, doesn't have a title, took it out from the archives. And we were talking about spell casting in our workshop, so it felt fitting to share this. I went on my daily walk scheming, spell brewing to revive the times we knew their gaze would not constrain us, could not contain our magic. Folded in golden-edged pages, laid our edges down smooth. I mean, our edges were still jagged in places, a force to be reckoned with and no one's fool. All we are encompassing multitudes, circling up, cycling, but this time anew, steering clear-eyed, full hearts can't lose. Weary of the ways of the world that give heroic acts too much due. Maybe we bow instead to just deeds. No dreads to fear, our protective force field locked and loading. Only thing we exploding with is joy. Thank you. Calling back up Julissa.
Wow, that was so beautiful, Abby. Another round of applause for Abby. Please make some noise. All right, y'all. Can I get a wepa, y'all? I'm going to say wepa, and I want you to give me the biggest, most exuberant wepa ever, okay? Everybody, wepa! Oh, come on, give it a little louder, more energy, please. Wepa! Yes, so. I want to introduce Pampi, our featured poet, artist, performer for tonight. Pampi is a cultural worker, visual and performing artist, and people's poet developing community-centered expressive arts healing workshops rooted in popular education. They have recently been published by a formal press for the very first time. Congratulations! With poems appearing in the anthology, The Poetry of Angry Black and Brown People, featuring voices of 41 authors of color. If you purchase the anthology before December 2nd, 100% proceeds go to orphans in Gaza. Please support. You can also support a Black woman-owned bookstore by purchasing it through Tumas Books, Tumas. Please visit the merch table right outside the doors for more information. I want to tell you that Pampi is going to cover various sensitive topics, including genocide and mothers. So I want to invite you to please take good care of yourselves. Take a deep breath if you need to. Go out and get a sip of water if you need to. Take a moment and step away if you need to. Do all the things you need to do to take good care of yourselves. Without further ado, one more thing I must say. I want to tell you about the work that is being presented tonight. It is millennia old, South Asian Nadok culture, a form of dance opera, as both a living embodiment and diasporic artifact. Please come bear witness. A Nadok cannot be without you. This is Pampi's second feature in 10 years. Please give a big round of applause to Pampi. Round of applause.
The only poets are those besieged, where in the midst of horror, they pull words to relate that which renders others mute. What humanity have we left them? These poets, they speak anyways. Let me repeat, the only poets are those besieged, where in the midst of horror, they relate their humanity anyways. Rarely a poem becomes a fighting match. When a poem cannot be clever because it is true, you forgo the judgment.
Turn right on all lands back, then take the first right onto occupation by proxy, still occupation.
For the primal, blistering scream. Too often poetry is not knowing what to say. Then also poetry is just speaking and speaking and speaking and saying the same damn thing. Poetry is knowing that people have to accept something before there can be poetry. Sometimes poetry does what the schools and state will label big violence.
Keep left toward our government and funders are engineering and war profiteering a Holocaust against yet another Indigenous people.
Breaking a numbing silence.
Stay straight and merge into exit, trail of tears in real time, all over again.
Sometimes poetry is when the brain is so burnt, you write anyways. It's not elegant, it's not clever, it's not esoteric. It can't be. There's no slip of language that will come, but you write anyways.
Take the third exit at the roundabout. What is land acknowledgement when we continue to genocide Indigenous people?
Sometimes poetry is a means to an end. It helps you gather courage to do what needs to be done. Educate, agitate, organize. We know they target BIPOC children with no shame, no regard. We were the BIPOC children they targeted. Those patronizing fucks, muzzle with respectability and impunity. Stop war profiteers. God damn it. At the minimum, boycott. Black and Indigenous people build as a newcomer settler, I want to acknowledge that work. I'm doing my best to follow it. I call on those ancestors who left reason behind to do the right thing. I'm going to share words that wise femmes must speak, but too often are kept from speaking. Perhaps this is what is called a curse. I don't know enough about witchcraft to know if this is wrong to speak them. 2, any one of our many wounded mothers. Subject, pull out the plum tree if you must, but don't cut them as you have been. Body, the summer is for them to grow. You, so short-sighted with every damn thing, just pull them out. You may as well if you're putting all that effort into making debilitating cuts into them. I know because all the other plums I planted in others' homes are bearing fruit. Their mothers are sending me pictures and gratitude. Less surprised, more astonished at the faith in me that maybe one day you'll change, knowing that knife of yours, my whole life, it's simply your parenting style. Thinking somehow a child will make all well, pulling us into a horrific choreography. I thank the stars every day for my father, for if he wasn't. The world is terrible enough. Does anyone realize how much love it takes to grow a human? How are we still accepting parents? Calling whatever this is tough love. I've become much too old. Millennia of misogyny nursed right at home. If you're gonna ruin your children before they even have a chance, don't have them. Yours by fate and destiny, it seems. What's unknown is that we are in a moment where even cycle breakers break. I just need to drink. Wow, the captioning is amazing. I'm going to also change the mask. Trying to do it. Probably not as much of a magician as I would like to be. Oof, I have to take off two things. Oh, my hair. So much hair. I love it, but also it's a lot of hair. Alrighty. I'm ready. The Beats by Shravan, YouTube Indian type beat, freestyle rap beat, rap hip hop instrumentals 2025. YouTube. Those who hound, who pounce, 'tis never with love. Don't offer thy flesh, not even an ounce. Those monsters won't know better. They lurk not under beds. In plain sight they stalk us. Some they eat our bread. Too often in guise of bone, blood, flesh, gut, and mud. Unsated and fixated, they will snuff us out. For if gutting rabbits is their survival, well, we won't be alive to tell. Those of us who are hunted, time is our best friend. Get to know their flattery, just less bones to mend. There's a timeliness, dear, when it comes to breaking spells. 6 weeks in that time, I hear they'll reveal themselves. And what will 3 years tell you? Are they giving what doesn't hurt? If they can't wait, fortnights lovingly stay alert. For if gutting rabbit is their survival, well, we won't be alive to tell. Those with rabbit hearts become irrelevant. Run and save yourself, yet stay irreverent. When there's no escape, pretend compliance. Behind a gentle gaze, alchemize defiance. Life's too cruelly stacked to pathologize. Compassion surely from afar. Do not apologize. For if gutting rabbits is their survival,
we won't be alive to tell. May you be well nourished, may you be well praised. Be sure you live to eat sweet meats and grass to graze. Rabbit-hearted lovers are the fiercest deers. Run and ribbon rainbows made with our sun and tears. Truth will float up for you, not all is lost, that we inherit burdens, half-life to greater cause, for hunting rabbits is their survival. We won't be alive to tell. Never ever get caught, irrevocable years. Teardrop falling, muscles don't, 'tis not work of sears. Say soft and fitful, my love, for now go get gone. Swiftly, dear magician, dash through fog and horn. Mind the mirth not pull you one moment too soon. Leap off the glinting water and vanish to the moon. For if cutting rabbits is their survival, well, we won't be alive to tell.
How's the time? Not yet. 5 more minutes? Okay. Give me 1 second. Can we restart that, please? Not yet, actually, if I can give you a cue. Just because I need a break from what I just did. Give me 1 second. Whew. Thank you. Okay. Oh boy. The dancer is the instrument and the player. Dhir Music Academy, Tinta Lehera, C sharp, BPM 70, hashtag 2020 YouTube. Trying to give credits here. Okay. We can start. Thank you. Don't you see, when inevitably in this insufferable world, they'll come down on us. I will have no weakness, for I'd have given you away. Don't you see? I will have no weakness, for I'd have given you away. Legs entangled, arms encircled. That's my hip, you nuzzling sweet words in my ear. I'd believe it all, I'd believe it. Like a song you are, like sun and moon. I weep each time I leave. Legs entangled, arms encircled. That's my hip. You nuzzling sweet words into my ear. I'd believe it all. Legs entangled, arms encircled. That's my hip. You nuzzling sweet words into my ear. I'd believe it all. I'd believe it. Don't you see? When inevitably in this insufferable world, they will come down on us. I will have no weakness, for I'd have given you away. Don't you see? I will have no weakness, for I'd have given you away. I weep each time I must leave. Thank you for joining me in this little experiment. A lot of these pieces are works in progress, and I need to be on stages like this to build confidence. So that piece, please invite me. If you know of shows happening, you say like, hey, I know this person named Pampi. You know, they should be on that stage for 5 minutes. Because this is how you do culture. This is how you do culture making for those of us who realize 30 years in that I'm actually also a culture bearer from this distant land of the the Delta people of the Bay of Bengal, and we all carry a lot if we are listening. And I wanted to thank my father, who would sing every day while he would cook every meal for 40 years for me. We have to think about men, and that there are some men who nurture. I'm so grateful to him. I want to say that he planted the natok in me, and now I am the natok, and the natok is me. And yes, opera is poetry. Here's to community theater. Here's to us. Here's to us.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you, Pampi. Please give another round of applause. Let's hear the ruckus. Ruckus for Pampi. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank yous?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Julissa. That's the first thank you to give. So yes, thank you all for coming out tonight. Once again, we just wanted to say thank you to the Holyoke Local Cultural Council for making this programming possible. They are an agency of the Mass Cultural Council. And again, shout out to Western Mass Mask Block for donating the mask. Woo woo! Check them out in East Hampton. And again, thank you all for being here, for practicing community care through masking. We keep each other safe. Yes, and with that, I will turn it over to Julissa, who will close us off with the blessing.
Ay, contra. It's been amazing to be with you all tonight, and thinking a lot about community, thinking a lot about all the things that we go through as community, and thinking about all of our precious ones, and that we are all precious. Thinking about the moment and this time. And because of this particular moment, I wanted, and in honor of what we did earlier in our workshop, if you were at our workshop, spell casting, I wanted to cast a protection spell before we close the night. Okay. Protection spell. I am power. Yo soy poder. I am power. I am protected. Ashe. Hanankatu hahom. I am power. I am power. I am power. And with all my power and all my light, I use my voice and expand my chest, express deep gratitude to all benevolent beings. And I call out and I call on all benevolent ancestors, angels, and guides, and all benevolent celestial beings and energies from every time, space, dimension, and realm. I call on all divine powers, all light walkers, all light workers, all brujas, brujes, all healers from all corners of the universe, multiverse, pluriverse. I call from every spark of light of my being for the protection of my people, our people, from Palestine to Puerto Rico, to the Congo, to Sudan, and all lands and bodies the hand of evil reaches to touch. For all our babies, all our abuelas, abuelas, transcestors and ancestras, queer and trans, black and brown fam, and every shade in between, I call for an executive order for the protection and peace and for the immediate release of all prisoners. For every single soul screaming out to God, dear Godix, I command this order, this call, this spell into your hands. Ashe, Hanankatu, Hahom, Marikomabu. Gracias, thank you. We love you all so much, and we hope that you continue to resist with all of your power and all of your light. And we thank you, and we love you, we love you, we love you. And we can't wait to be with you again. Everyone, blessed evening and blessings to you always. Can I get a weapon? Come on, y'all. Can I get a weapon? Weapon! Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Good night.